Who is God, really? Not what we were told, but what is true. Not one voice, not one opinion, but a chain of truth from the family of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ahlul Bayt. Ahlul Bayt means the true family of the Prophet, those closest to him in purity, in knowledge, and in truth. In a world full of confusion about who God is, we return to the purest voices in Islam, Ahlul Bayt, the family of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, said, "The beginning of religion is to know him, and the perfection of knowing him is to declare his oneness." Nahj al-Balagha. And he said, "Whoever describes God has compared him, and whoever compares him has divided him. So God is not like anything." Imam al-Hasan, peace be upon him, said, "Praise be to God, who is not known by likeness nor measured by comparison." Imam al-Hussein, peace be upon him, said, "How can you, Allah, be known through something that itself depends on you? Can something that is in need serve as proof for the one who is free of all need?" Imam Zayn al-Abidin, peace be upon him, said, "He is not contained by place, nor limited by time." Imam al-Baqir, peace be upon him, said, "Everything you imagine is something created, formed within your own mind, and it reflects your limits, not God." Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever claims God is in something, or from something, or on something, has associated partners with him." Al-Kafi. Imam al-Hussein, peace be upon him, said, "How can you be proven by something that would not exist without you?" This means, how can we use something that needs God to prove God himself? Everything around us, the world, people, the universe, all of it depends on him. So how can something that is dependent, limited, and in need be the proof for the one who needs nothing? That would be like trying to use a small light to explain the sun. The light comes from the sun, so it can't fully explain it. It doesn't contain it. It only points to it. And God cannot be contained by anything. Imam Musa al-Kazim, peace be upon him, said, "God was when there was nothing, and he is now, as he has always been." Imam Ali al-Rida, peace be upon him, said, "He is not described by how, nor contained by where." Imam Muhammad al-Jawad, peace be upon him, said, "The imagination cannot reach him." Imam al-Hadi, peace be upon him, said, "He cannot be defined, nor limited." Imam al-Askari, peace be upon him, said, "He is beyond what people describe." And Fatima al-Zahra, peace be upon her, said, "He created all things from nothing, no material, no origin, no source before him." Different voices, different times, one message: God is not like creation, not inside it, not part of it, not limited by it. He is the creator of everything. But today, people describe God in many different ways. Some say God became a man, God is Jesus. Others say God appears in forms, different bodies. Others imagine God as something they can see, or sitting on a throne, high above the heavens. But let us go back to what we just heard. Whoever describes God has compared him. Everything you imagine is created. So now we ask, can God become something? Can the unlimited become limited. A human has a body, a beginning, and an end. Anything with form has limits, and anything with limits cannot be God. If something can be seen, it is contained. If it is contained, it is limited. And if it is limited, it is created. God is not a man, not a body, not an image. He's beyond everything we imagine, and anything that can be imagined is not God. So then, who is God? Not something you can see, not something you can imagine, but the one who created you and everything beyond your understanding.